Hey lady, welcome back to Safe Mommy, Safe Baby. So today I'm getting into a common situation that I've noticed amongst my clients, which is there's always one person, a particular person in your life. There's a few, but there's one person that always stands out amongst everyone else, whom you can never feel at peace with while you're around or whenever they're even in your vicinity on the phone. And it's usually the mother. So many of my clients have this thing where they're taxing their mother for whatever it is that they have gone through in the past, unknowingly and knowingly, mainly unknowingly. And then when we unpack it, then they figure out that what they're doing is what I love to call taxing. So they can't stand to be around their mom for the most part. They feel very irritable when they're around their mother. They cannot control their tone when they speak to their mother. They don't want to pick up their mother's phone calls. Whenever they see her number coming through on the phone, it's instant irritability. They don't really care to be listening to her too long. When they're around her, they cannot control their tone in the way in which they answer their mother. And like I said, after we unpack, we almost always find out that they're taxing their mother. And when I say taxing, I mean when you're literally applying a tax to someone because of what has happened in the past. And it is low-hanging fruit. And when you are walking around with unmastered emotions and heaviness on your heart, typically this is what happens. But the common denominator that I realize amongst everyone, all of the women that I work with, is it's at the expense of your own peace. So it's your peace that is not in tranquility when you're around that certain someone. And this certain someone, even if they were to lie their life down on the line for you, even if they were to tell you that they would pay you with their literal life, it wouldn't be enough. That would not be enough for you not to feel some type of way. They can slaughter themselves in front of you and you would still feel the way that you feel in your chest, in your heart. So instead of picking the low-hanging fruit and feeling this way about your mom or whomever it is, but in most case scenarios, I've noticed that it is the mother. You're better off mastering your emotions and cleansing your heart so that your peace is not at stake, and understanding that your peace is not in the hands of anyone else. Because like I said, even if this person were to lie down and pay you with their literal life, it would never be enough. So you have to understand that this is a tax that is unpayable. It can never be paid. So if the tax can never be paid by the person that you have put it on, then what are you waiting for? Does that mean that because the tax can never be paid, your peace will never be found? So if we just adjust that tune and you clean in here and you master your emotions, then ultimately you get to grab your peace back from whomever you've given it to, whatever low-hanging fruit you decided to put it into, and just do the work in here. I'm Grace, and I support women so that they can bridge the gap between their current reality and their dreams of motherhood.